Hope for Africa. The poem Hope for Africa was specifically written for the 10th anniversary of Rwanda's genocide in 1994. The theme was a request made by a Canadian of Rwandese origin by the name of Chantal Hitayezu. I wrote the poem in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Hope for Africa. Africa, oh Africa, my dear Africa, the continent of my dreams, why are you shaped like a question mark? Africa, our dear Africa, are you the dark continent or are you the Garden of Eden? Africa, mysterious Africa, why haven't you succumbed to the heavy burdens of human trials and tribulations? Africa, my dear Africa, where do you get your Herculean strength? Africa, oh my dear Mother Africa, your children have been wailing for centuries, for they have been ravaged by the vagaries of time. Is there any hope for your future generations? Africa, sweet Mother Africa, I stand in awe of your indomitable strength. In spite of all the vicissitudes of human pride, you have remained an oasis in the desert of time. Oh Africa, my dear Africa, you are my hope. You are my source of strength and my pride. Africa, my dear Africa, I am enchanted by your grace, for you have endured slavery, colonization, wars, famine, poverty, and disease magnanimously. But your children have failed to learn from you. Indeed, they have failed to learn from your lessons of history, because they have taken up arms against each other and they have engaged in tribal warfare and ethnic cleansing. They have massacred the innocent, the weak and the lame, all in the name of tribal superiority. What a shame, a self-destructive shame. Sons and daughters of Africa, don't you remember who you are anymore? You are all God's children. So stop deceiving yourselves with divisive labels based on ethnic group, physical appearance, skin color, or linguistic differences. And remember that there is only one human race. Moreover, none of us mortal terrestrials had a choice in the Almighty God's benevolent decisions for some to be born Limba or Tutsi, Fulani or Mende, black or white, Arab or Jew, and rather than subjecting other human beings to the worst punishment for the least crime of having been born different, instead, we should all be celebrating, yes, celebrating the beauty in our rich and colorful diversity. So wake up from your slumber to embrace and protect your brothers and sisters of African descent. Above all, as God's children, remember that hope is all we have to move towards a better future. Yes, indeed, hope is not only our source of strength, it is also our source of courage. And so, we have to have hope in our continent, hope for our continent, and hope in ourselves. For hope is a gift from God we should all treasure and embrace. Yes, embrace hope as we embrace our children, our brothers and sisters, for that is what we really are to each other, and especially in the eyes of the Almighty God, our Creator. Africa and children of the diaspora, when we must endure the evil deeds of others, hope is the only catalyst to our recovery. When our life hurts due to racism and tribalism, hope is a gift that God hands over to all of us. Therefore, in our not-so-perfect world, hope, more than anything else, is our greatest resource. Indeed, hope itself is our best hope for life. Above all, it is our best hope for a better future, a future of unity, brotherhood, progress, peace, and serenity. By Augustine Marat, written in Edmonton on the 3rd of April 2004. Thank you.